dinner and turkey.
Does everyone know what we're missing from Thanksgiving?
No.
The cranberry sauce.
What a great Thanksgiving it's been. Well, hi everyone, I'm Tracy Pattin, and yes, it's episode 9 post-Thanksgiving of New Media Tea Time.
And I'm Danielle Gruen. Welcome.
Welcome. So, well, we should talk about Thanksgiving for a moment.
Go for it, yeah.
Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Great.
More importantly, we did too.
So, yeah.
I did. I had a great Thanksgiving.
Did you?
I
Good.
spent it with my family. It was over at my brother's house out in the Palisades, and that was a lot of fun.
Well, and Danielle got some chocolate to share, because you know, tea chocolate.
Of course.
And for this show, it's Leftover Friday. I hate that term, Black Friday. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a shopping
Leftover
thing.
Friday makes a lot more sense.
Leftover Friday, so you show them this, and
Yes.
I'm going to show you some stuff.
So it's still in the box. I know it doesn't seem like it's a leftover. These are actually two bite brownie bites from Whole Foods. Oh my God, these things are so delicious, chewy. They taste like they came right out of the oven, always soft and delicious.
Can I try one? I have to try one.
Yes, and so anyway, what happened was I actually brought 2 boxes over there, so only a couple were eaten out of this box.
Okay. Oh.
And they're literally 2 bites.
Guys.
Did you smell that when it opened?
Yes. Look at this. Isn't this fabulous?
These are my favorite. These are the, like when you don't know what to bring to a party, any party, it doesn't have to be Thanksgiving. You bring these.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's so
good.
So, okay, definitely. Oh, let me show you the box before I show you my little treat. Whole Foods 2-bite brownies.
Yum. Yeah, so good.
Goodness,
Yeah, I know.
love it. I want to heat them up, put ice cream and butter and everything on.
Totally. But you don't have to. That's the funny thing. I mean, they're so delicious
Oh
just
yeah,
as
exactly.
is.
I like to put slop on things. Anyway, okay, so you guys, I got the quintessential leftovers. It was so perfect. I was hoping to get leftovers, but you know when you go to somebody's house, you don't want to.
never know.
And you also just don't want to say, hey, can I have some leftovers?
Yeah, but hello.
Okay, so I got the foil and the whole thing, and I'll go fast here. So, voila. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Isn't this cool?
Oh my God.
And my
Looks
friend
delicious.
who made Thanksgiving, this is kind of turning into a tech and a cooking show. But anyway, so check this out. You know, I mean, it's hard to really see how good it looks.
It
or
looks
good it
actually
tastes.
smells delicious.
But he had never made a turkey before, and he did a great
really?
job.
Well, good for him. That's quite a task to.
And Haley is smelling the turkey
undertake.
and going, you're going nuts with the turkey smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always. So anyhow, we actually wanted to talk today a little bit more obviously about the blogs and how to get your personal brand out there. And the use of a blog is a website. So did you want to start off with tip number 1 about linking?
Yeah, so the first thing, well, we talked about, I think, was it last week, about your
Videos.
domain, you grab your domain, and if you have a common name like, you know, Sam Jones, you might want to get creative. You have to get creative.
Of course.
If it's already taken.
Or you use your business name.
Yeah, exactly. And so once you do that, and then you create your blog, then you've got to connect the two. And tell us why that's important.
Yeah, you want to link the two, because if you're trying to use your blog as a website, that's really the way to do it. You link the domain to the website blog hosting site where you've been using your blog from. And then that way you can use your website as a blog and as a website, and you just have everything in one place. So what it allows you to do, which I think really is tip 2, is to manage it yourself. You don't need to hire a web developer or some sort of tech computer expert. That's the reason why we're doing this show for you guys, so that you can feel empowered and have the knowledge to do these things yourself.
That is such a good point, because we are talking about this whole idea of personal branding. I mean, we are big on personal branding, and by the way, we are building our personal brand as we do our show.
Yep.
And part of the thing about doing the personal brand is really not to have somebody else speak for you, and you speak for you.
Yes.
And it isn't that hard to do these basic things that we're showing you, and having your own blog so that you write in your own voice. Because
exactly.
People that hire, I mean, if you're a big corporation, I guess you got to do it, but it's ideal to really share your personality.
Yeah. Well, it depends really what it is you're trying to do on your website. Chances are, if you're a smaller scale business, an entrepreneur, or somebody just starting out, or you're just trying to get your voice out there, even just for fun, chances are you don't need some super fancy website with every single bell and whistle.
Exactly.
And even some of the bells and whistles, actually, you can learn to do on your own. And that's part of why we are so excited to have our go-to tech expert on the show next week. Because we're going to get a chance to ask him questions that Tracy and I don't know the answers to. Because, guys, believe it or not, we don't know everything.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
it is true.
I know it seems like
I hate to share that with you. And Doug, Doug, he knows everything.
We're very excited to have Doug here. So, in the meantime, though, you can start with what you know. You can start with what we've shared with you. And with linking the domain, we'll put the details of exactly how to do that from GoDaddy on our website. So go ahead and check out newmediateatime.com. We'll have those steps on there.
Newmediateatime.com is off and ready. Okay, do you see how good it feels? So when you're kind of going, I don't know, I know I need to do it. Well, look, it's therapeutic.
We literally just did this in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We bought the domain when we told you guys about buying the domain, and we linked the domain just a few hours ago as we were talking about doing this show.
Yeah,
so
and it actually was really easy, surprisingly.
Yeah. So and you can link it from GoDaddy or wherever you buy the domain from, or you can link it from within WordPress or Blogspot or whatever blog hosting site you're using. So you can link it from either direction. Should we talk about the tea real quick before we get to the last point?
Oh, we'll tease them. We'll tease you with tea.
Yeah.
What a novel idea.
So
Danielle, you're so good. You're always bringing the tea. It's I got to get up to speed here and start doing more tea.
And we're due for another field visit. But I brought this tea. It's actually a Celestial Seasonings. It's a vanilla maple, Canadian vanilla maple. Okay. And first I want you to smell it.
Oh, okay.
And the reason I brought this one, you guys, is because you might remember from a previous web show, Tracy was asking everybody about another decaf tea.
Yes.
She said, I know about chamomile, but what else can I have? This is decaf.
And I want it even more than decaf. I want it sort of comatose-like.
Yes.
So I want it to completely, really relax.
Try this. Because
like maybe hypnotize me?
Yes.
Okay.
This is like a dessert.
Let me show you guys this.
It's like a dessert tea and decaf. And a lot of dessert teas.
Can you smell that? It does smell like maple.
Isn't that delicious?
It's so...
so I brought this for you, Tracy, because it really is decaf, and a lot of sweet teas are not decaf. Okay. So you end up like wired, and that's not good.
Well, I like the wired, but not at I'm not good with the 5, 6
Not when you're trying to go to sleep.
Okay, good. And so, moving right along to
the last tip is once you have linked your blog to your website and vice versa, and you are ready to get it started, you have to make sure that you do a little research and pick the right template for you. Okay, both WordPress and Blogspot, they have a whole slew of free templates you can use, but they're very different. And whether you're going to have 1 column or 3 columns, what kind of gadgets and widgets you're going to have access to.
There are a lot of gadgets.
There's a lot of different templates.
She's really good with the gadgets and widgets. She's very good
learning.
with that.
I'm still learning, though. I have some questions for Doug. So
yeah, we got lots.
You have to tune in next time because I have questions.
And email us questions. If you have questions between now and then, info@newmediateatime.com.
Yes.
Okay, and then that's it.
That's it.
By the way, when I was doing my sizzlecaster.com site and I was looking around, it was so fun because I picked one template and then I think I'll check.
Yeah.
And I clicked around and went, oh, it was like falling in love. Totally. It was the perfect template and I didn't know it was there. So
yeah, no, it really does make a difference because you can find a template that really looks more like a blog, and if that's what you're looking for, that's fine. And you can find templates that really look more like websites with all sorts of different pages and access to kind of click around and. Yeah.
There's lots to do, everyone. So until next time.
Happy
Thanksgiving. Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays, you guys. See you next time. Tune in.